Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel for this new video about World War I items and World War I equipments. So today I wanted to show you this uniform. This uniform is called Dolman Pelisse, at least the jacket is called Dolman Pelisse, and it was a type of jacket worn by a French officer independent of their rank. However, depending on their rank, some design elements will change, such as, for instance, those two stars you can see on the lower part of the sleeves, which of course indicates a general. So the Dolman Pelisse was a type of jacket that was introduced in the late 19th century and that was worn by a French officer up until the end and even a little bit after the end of World War I. However, starting from the mid-1910s, roughly, it will only be worn by French general. I mean, at least in pictures, I only see a French general wearing this type of garment from 1910 onward. What else? Yes, this garment was worn especially by French generals throughout the war, however, never in the front line. Anyway, those garments were never intended to be worn in the front line, but mainly in the rear or during meetings and stuff like that. So it's not for combat use. Those jackets, as you can see, have some intricate patterns. We will see them in an instant, and were therefore quite expensive to make. For this reason, many French officers never bother to buy one. Only those with the most money could actually buy those kind of jacket, which was, so mainly buying them was either a fashion statement or a way to show that you were someone a little bit important or that you had money. This example is actually a Dolman Pelisse, so it is for the summer. There is also another garment called just Pelisse, and this one would have been for the winter. The difference would have been on the Pelisse, so the one for the winter, you would have had astrakhan. Astrakhan is a specific type of wool in the inside, on the sleeves, at the bottom of the sleeves, as well as at the collar. Like you would have had a huge collar made out of astrakhan, covering the shoulders if it were the one for the winter. So as I said, this one is for the summer, this example. This example is actually quite interesting because it has six brandebourgs. So the brandebourgs are these things that, that are used to close the jacket. Usually there is only 5. On almost all of the Dolman Pelisse I've seen, there is only 5 brandebourgs. I have no idea why on this one there is 6. I know of 2 other jackets like that, Dolman Pelisse with 6 brandebourgs. One belonged to General Joffre and actually was sold not so long ago for quite a hefty sum of money. It's okay, this one and never belonged to Joffre, it's way too small. And another one was a picture of General Boulanger, also sporting a Dolman Pelisse. So it was this time back in the late 1900s, sporting one of those Dolman Pelisse with also 6 brandebourgs. So yes, the number of brandebourgs is not indicative of the time period. As I say, General Boulanger was in the 1980s. Basically, it's wearing this type of, with 6 brandebourgs, and the one from Joffre was actually worn in 1917 or 1918 when he was in a diplomatic assignment, if you will, or a visit, let's say more, in the US. So end of World War I for the one from Joffre, and late 19th century for the one from General Boulanger. So it's not indicative of the time period, so I have no idea what it is. Why some have 6, some have 5, and why the extreme majority of them have only 5. So if someone has an idea, please put it in the comments. I would be extremely interested in reading what you may have to say about that. So, what else? Well, then what is probably the most interesting part about this uniform, it's the sleeve. So as you can see on the sleeve, you have a pattern, a geometrical pattern called nœud hongrois, which is quite beautiful and in my opinion makes those type of jacket extremely desirable. So when I said there is a different design cues telling you if it's for a general or for another type of officer, one of them will be the stars, so 2 stars for a brigadier general, for a divisional general and above you would have had a 3rd star. And also what is also very indicative of the fact that it is for a general is the number of stripes. Here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stripes So it is for a general. For another officer, it would have only been 5 stripes. Okay, finally, the last design element that tells us this is for a general, it is in the back. Okay, so basically here you have 3 stripes again, and those 3 stripes are also indicative of a general. I will also show you the other design element in the back. So again, some intricate pattern in the back. Those 3 stripes, quite beautiful, in my opinion, actually. So let's move back a little. What else can we say? So about this specific jacket or ensemble, actually I found the jacket and the pant together, so it belonged to the same man. However, unfortunately, there were no name inside the jacket or inside the pant, so I have no idea who it belonged to. Again, all I know if it's Brigadier General, but then which one, I don't know. There is also another element that maybe if someone can confirm or not what I'm gonna say, but you see the collar. So the collar is quite small, quite low, and this is, at least as far as I can tell, very much in the fashion of the late 19th century. The further you get close to 1914, the higher the collar. Also, in the picture of those type of garment or those type of jacket for Dolman police, I usually tend to see this type of collar, or at least I only see like a few collar like that. It was always from the late 19th century. So, in my opinion, it tends to mean that this jacket was probably made in the 1980s or 1990s. Excuse me, 1880s or 1890s, so the end of the 19th century. But again, I'm not quite sure if you have some more elements, some more information to give me. Please do so in the comment. I would be extremely happy to read it. So this is about it. Again, I believe a very beautiful garment. As for the pant, as you can see, it's the normal pant for the infantry or for some unit of cavalry. So red with a black stripe on the side. In terms of condition, it's okay-ish. It's in relatively good condition. It's not perfect. It lost some of its color, but it's still nice. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you do so, please put a comment below, especially if you have some information to give me about this type of uniform or this particular one, especially. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next week for another video. Bye.